everybody, and welcome to Heel Heat. My name is George Coles, and on this episode, we're reviewing New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong, episode 99. Let's jump right in. We grade everything here on a 1 to 5 scale, 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. First match of the show is a match in the tournament for the Never Openweight Tag Team Championship. New Japan Strong Never Openweight Tag Team Championship. Wow, that's a long title. We get representing the Stray Dog Army, Barrett Brown and Mysterioso, going up against Midnight Heat, who I think I've only seen a few other times. Eddie Pearl and Ricky Gibson. They mostly, I believe, they wrestle out of Defy. I've seen them a couple times on Defy shows. I might be wrong. They might be from somewhere totally different and just happen to wrestle for Defy. This was a really good opener. I really enjoyed this. I kind of like what Midnight Heat had going for them. I almost wish they pulled off of the upset here. They definitely gave me the vibes of the Midnight Express. I'm gonna say obviously they've took inspiration considering their gear looked like something the Midnight Express would have wore. Stray Dog Army, I enjoy Barrett Brown and Mysterioso. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying anything bad about them. I just kind of they could have threw a curveball in here and helped build a brand new tag team. I don't know if maybe they just don't have plans for these two guys. They still had an awesome showing. The Stray Dog Army team picks up the win here. I'm going to give this match a 4. Like I said, it was a really good opener to the show. Next up, we had a match, and I've noticed they've done this a lot as of late, where a match that I would think, even on paper, should be the main event, they put as either the second or third match. Third match is sometimes they have sometimes they have 3 matches on the show, sometimes 4. So they had on the second match of the show, Bad Dude Tito versus Tom Lawlor, which is kind of interesting because I would say at this point Tom Lawlor is the ace of New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong. He was the first Strong champion, and he carried it for over a year. Bad Dude Tito, he's a guy on the rise. He impresses me every time. I actually think that this match is going to do a lot for Bad Dude Tito's standing, both in New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong and also New Japan. I know they're both over in New Japan proper now. Tom Lawlor's in the G1, and I know Tito's been on some of the cards in the multi-man matches. This was a phenomenal match. I really enjoyed this. I really would say, like I said, I consider this, and I know Bad Dude Tito's a good wrestler, and he's had good showings with a lot of people. This, to me, is a breakout moment for Tito. Even though Tom Lawlor does pick up the win here, I thought this match was amazing. I really enjoyed this. Showed just how good both of the guys are. I'm giving this a 5. Now, last but not least, our main event, another match in the tag tournament. I don't want to go through the whole title again. I'll probably butcher it anyway. We get Alan Angels and Evil Uno representing Dark Order, which is strange because I don't think Alan Angels is technically part of Dark Order anymore. And they're going up against Aussie Open of Kyle Fletcher and Mark Davis. This was good again. I really enjoyed this, and I can see why this would be put as a main event. You got guys representing AEW that have been on national TV. Aussie Open's one of the best tag teams in the world. This was a really fun match again, much like the opener, much like the second match. Just a fun back and forth wrestling match. I rather enjoy this. Kind of with the way the teams were set up, I kind of figured Aussie Open would win, which they did. But in my opinion, I wish they would have sent Silver and Reynolds, who are a more established tag team within Dark Order. Or even, if they were going to go this route, maybe Stu Grayson and Evil Uno, who've been a tag team for a long time. The tag of Alan Angels and Uno, not saying that they're bad. It wasn't a bad team. Don't get me wrong by this. It just felt like they were never going to win this match. And for it to be a main event, I think there should have been some kind of question on who could win. Not saying it's a bad match, just my personal opinion. Overall, I'm giving the match itself a 4. I thought it was really good. Overall, I'm going to give the show a 4. Again, I thought it was a really good show. All the matches were good. We didn't have any backstage or interview segments this week, but the matches themselves were fantastic. They carried the show. All in all, just another great show. I say this every week. It's my favorite wrestling show weekly to watch, so I'm usually going to give it good ratings because more often than not, it warrants it. With all that being said, smash that like button, hit the share button, subscribe if you haven't, and if you made it all the way to the end, since we're reviewing episode 99, and we just talked about the Dark Order, number 99 in the Dark Order is Anna J. Throw me an Anna J in the comments if you made it to the end. With all that being said, my name is George Coles, and this has been my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong, episode 99.